For the Broncos here on third down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Check 24, check 24. Slam, slam, slam. Gun. Motion.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slash and run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Shotgun now for Manning. Finding his target, it's Cody Latimer. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a first down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Out to the right here to Shepard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there? Swarm.
And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on first down? And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
You gonna see me and your knife gun.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up third down and 11. Check behind, Jeff, wing. Ready? Swing. Joker. Yo, wing.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And able to find Deshaun Hamilton complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the Monday. That's right.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Flacco looks to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. The wind is at his back here in the second quarter. And McManus able to put it through. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Flacco on the give to Lindsey. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
3 wide.
On 2nd and 11 now. Flacco. And that's incomplete. Devontae Booker, the man he was trying to get it to. And it's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Gun. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. No gain on this defense, no gain. Shoot.
Flacco from the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
And New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Back to the air on second down. It's Manning to Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Throwing is Manning on third down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Von Miller in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Topper! Go out!
They do go for it. It's Manning. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Behind.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando in this one. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos will extend their lead. McManus now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. New York set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
McManus's point after is good. And the rout is on here in this first half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. New York set to take the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Get in the weight room. Kill. 61, matchbox, lights, 5.
Faking the give to Barkley, now Manning. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Booker on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Flacco. The quick slap caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
This will be fielded at the 8. Big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsay, 92 yards. And the Broncos add on.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that will extend this big lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Check 24. Check.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. There goes.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. He takes us from the 30 to the 34.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Check 26, check 26.
Recon, 132 fighter. Shoot.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Manning over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Let's go, teams. First down. SOS.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning. Caught right side, Tate. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Check.
2 draw Corker. Keep him.
A first down carry for Barkley. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
General West.
You.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back them up 5.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Manning. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Manning to the goal line, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Manning now on 3rd and goal. It's brought in left side by Tate. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Hey, Mike 52.
Ready?
They'll go for it. It's Manning. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Broncos will take over on downs.
Beyond that, Wayne. 20.
I'm coming. Check 3.
The drive starts with Devontae Booker. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Behind that, Wayne. Behind that, ready. Gun.
From the gun, Flacco. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
You ready?
4-7's the mic. Check, 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 check. Two times, two times.
Greystone, Travis. Let's go.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. Manning now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will get them one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Out of the gun, it's Booker. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Ready! Rewind! You're over here, you're over here. Right 52, right 52.
Gun.
Hey, let's get them holes. Hey, Mike 52.
Flacco from midfield. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos continue to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
But she's singing, too.
Oh, she's singing.
She's on, like, the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The Giants on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now a play fake. Manning. It's caught. Shepard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The toss out to Barkley. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. On first down, Manning. And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. Zach Kerr. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Weapons.
51, Mike, 51. Let's go, D. Let's go. Right here.
Ready.
After the sack on first down, Manning. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Giants on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. They're going to Gallman here on the screen. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
6-6, pull it high. 5.
The Giants do snap it. It's Manning. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Check, 93's the mic. 93.
Yellow.
Check.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch the curl. Check, 93's the mic.
Gun.
You don't want it.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Kareem Martin in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. On second down now, it's Lindsey. Finding room inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Buzz.
Whoa, Flacco's going to throw. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Come on, set. 60 yards. You ain't got nothing. Greystone, travel. Go.
So after the INT, it's Manning. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting...
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. On third down, Manning. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Recon, 132 fighter. Go, go. Mike 52, Mike 52. Big grip.
Manning to throw for it on fourth. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Oh, no. 3 down. Oh, no.
On first down, Lindsey. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.